Hello YouTubers, I'm coming to you guys with a hair tutorial on how to do crochet singles. I've already started majority of it. For the crocheting section, this is my leave out for the rest of my singles. These are going to be crocheted in. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with my braids, and I'll show you how I got from my local Kumbas supply store. I've been going there for years. This stuff is really good, and it's good for when you put in your braids because it lasts for a while. It moisturizes your hair really good. It saturates really good. So I section it into little cornrow sections, probably about an inch. So, and I'm not crocheting with a latch hook either. So let's go ahead and do this. And I am really gentle when I do my hair at all times, simply because it's really easy to snag, break off, anything. So I'm really gentle. And my hair is already washed. I washed it this morning, blow dried it. And when I detangle my hair, I start from the ends, very gentle, and work my way up, just to avoid any stress at my ends. That's where I start, and then I work my way up to the root. This is an easier way of detangling than to start from the root and try to pull all your naps out. That's how your hair comes out, so don't do it. Be very gentle. Okay, so that's detangled. Now I'm gonna put my product in, my shea butter. That's all I use, shea butter. It's been working for me very well. If you don't want to use this, don't use whatever works best for your hair. But this happens to work best for my hair. I had it in braids for months, and all that I used was my shea butter for my hair care. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. Make sure you get your ends. And with the shea butter, you want to rub it in really well. It's best if you just warm it up. It's kind of like oil once you do that. So make sure you get those ends. And then just go ahead and start braiding. And you want to be gentle when you're braiding as well. You want to be gentle at all times. But when you're braiding, you also want to be gentle because you're pulling it, and you can have little hairs in between your strands, and it can snag, and anything can happen at any time. So always be gentle, always be careful. Don't be sorry, be careful, for real. Okay, so I'm going to put some more shea on my ends here really quick. Rub it in, rub it in. And you can just keep it mostly on your hands and just run it through the ends. That works as well, but you want to make sure that you do that so it hits everything. You get everything all nice and moisturized and sealed and protected. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these braiding. Get back with you guys. All right, peace. Okay, so I have completed my braids. I twisted them all the way across and tucked them underneath each other. Let me see. I'm gonna sew them, but this is what it looks like in the back here. Hope you can see that. And I am going to sew it in so that it stays nice and tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I got my curved needle and long piece of thread. Probably I'm not gonna need all that, but I'm gonna go ahead and start. My hands are really greasy from this shea butter. And it doesn't have to be really close together. You're just doing it to get it out of the way, and so that you can go ahead and start your braiding. You do want to kind of make it as close to your scalp. Your braids, you want to try and sew them as tightly down as possible so that you don't have that huge braid lump in the back. But again, you're not going to really see it when you have a head full of braids or twist or whatever you decide to do with the style. You can do twists, you can do braids, do your regular old weave, however you like. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. Okay, now, only to realize that I don't have scissors. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've cut the string, and now I'm going to oil it. I should have did that. I guess it really doesn't matter, but I'm gonna put my oil in my scalp real quick before I start, and this is the herbal oil from Africa's Best. I put the little nozzle on there. It makes it just a little bit easier to distribute through my roots and in between cornrows and braids, which I usually do have in my hair. So this is really good for me. So let me go ahead and do that. So that's enough for that. Now I have my hair already cut. This is take the amount of hair that you want. And I think I'm going to use about... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, you can't really see, but I'm going to pull some from the sides. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a little bit from the middle just to lengthen it. And not give it a more of a natural look at the end so it's not so blunt. You can see that? Okay. And it's pretty thin over here, so I'm going to just add some from the middle, which is a little thicker, and then just continue. You want to pull from the sides and then the middle. Alright. Got your needle / paper clip here. I think I'm going to just go straight across here. Again, section it. 3 sections, preparing it for the braiding and start. And I think this is really cool because you don't have your hair here, so you don't have to really worry about too much of the frizz. So all you have to really worry about redoing is your edges, what you need to redo often anyways. Because if it's just there and just growing out and just not being taken care of properly, that could also cause some break-in that you don't want too much. It could be heavy on your roots. You want to make sure you keep your roots nice and protected as well, your edges. So you want to keep your edges right, not just for the look, but for the overall health of your hair. Put in the hairstyle in for protection, hence protective style. Hook it on through, or place it right in the middle of your substitute tool. Put it on through. Like I was saying about my shea butter though, I really like this stuff. I use it not only for my hair, I use it for my skin. Not only for me, but for my baby. She kind of has a little bit drier skin, so that really penetrates the skin and soaks in and keeps her moisturized for a pretty long while. I do her hair for protection, just so she can have healthy hair. This little paper clip is not really working for, oh, it's working, but it's just a lot of snagging going on. So I decided to take my handy dandy sewing needle, and I am going to put that just like that with that hole there. Bam. We got this little hole here, and I'm going to use this just like this. Keep doing that little hole there. Okay, so I have installed most of it. I just have this part and my edges left. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do my leave out hair, because I'm actually running out of hair, so I'm gonna have to start covering up my edges. So I have so I can cover up this part right here, which is the braided part, or the part where I'm doing the crochet. And the needle, it has actually worked very well. Just like if you were to do a weave and thread it through, I just put it through that and sewed it through like I would do anything else, or like you would do the latch hook. So now I'm just show you how I do my leave out part. Fill snags, you guys already know. Take your time trying to take it out. Don't break through it. That don't make no sense. Don't do that. Okay, so I put my shea butter on prior to the installment. I did the same with my crochet section, but I did it all together. I'm doing these separately because I can do the whole section at once, but like I was telling you guys before, it's kind of it's a little thick, so parting it is it's just too, I don't know how to really explain it. If you've used shea butter before, you know the consistency and you know how thick it can be. But I'm gonna just go ahead and do it how I've been doing it, section by section. I'm gonna take the amount of hair that I've been taking for my crochet sections, which is about this big. I usually do, and how I do it, I take probably a third of the bundle, just like this, put it over that part, put over the thicker part, put them together, and that's going to be my third strand, and it's just about the same size. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And if you guys don't know how to braid single braids, just let me know and I can do a tutorial on that as well, on how to just do the single braids on your scalp rather than crocheting it. Be careful, don't braid it tight. Your edges are sensitive, so I just started actually just braiding them, not all the way down, because I'm gonna dip them like I told you guys. So I'm gonna cut them, dip them, and I gotta go get my the tool where you can shave the ends and layer it if you want to. Hey YouTube family, I am back with my hair tutorial on crocheting the singles. So it took me a little while, and the point of doing these, is really to save time. But the way that I did it, I could have just did it I could have did it without braiding the cornrows in the middle, because it still took me the same amount of time. And I've been doing it for it took me a good while, but I think the reason being that it still took me so long is because when spacing on the cornrows and braiding it in, I didn't put that much space. I did it, like I said, a finger width apart, and that's pretty much the same as doing it in the way I would do it in my hair. So it still took the same amount of time. But I like that it is really full. This is the hair just pinned up real quick, but it's really full, and I'm almost done. So I was going to show you guys a little bit of the end, and I left the ends out just to save some time. I'm gonna dip it and see how it looks for a couple of days, and then after that I'm most likely gonna braid it down all the way to the ends. But again, like I did in the front, I am going to part my hair. I just use my finger. And I don't know if I brought this up to you guys before, but if you want me to do a tutorial on how I do my cornrows or how I do my singles, just comment, let me know. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm new, so I need new friends, I need new watchers, and I will definitely subscribe to your page. So I'm always looking for something new, something different, something fun. So if you have anybody in mind, or if that is you, please comment, rate, and subscribe, okay? Just do it. I'll do it back. Let's be friends. Let's be YouTubers together. Okay, so. And I'm always looking for new hairstyle tutorials. I'm always looking for something new to do to my hair. I used to play around with some makeup, so if you have anything that's natural, and maybe if you have any kind of tutorial that is that will help my skin and protect it even while I have the makeup on, I would love to see those videos, because I don't really wear makeup because I don't want it to break out my skin. I don't want it to break out my face. So if you have any kind of advice or any kind of product that you use that protects your skin underneath the makeup, let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and complete it, and then I'm going to come back and holler at you guys. Alright, peace. Okay, so I am done with it now. I'm definitely going to have to fill in the back in here where the cornrows stop and are tucked in. I'm going to have to fill that in. It is very long. I'm going to go ahead and put some of my organics, organic conditioning smoother and polisher. Okay, smoothing serum to help straighten and eliminate frizz. But it's supposedly organic. But work it through all this left out synthetic. I'm definitely going to braid this all the way down to the ends. And also braid it up. Also dip it. Braid it and dip it. Be careful when combing it still, because it's just attached to your hair. And you don't want to just yank on it, and it's yanking on your hair as well. It's protected, yes, but not if you're pulling it out. And this is definitely going to have to be dipped. But yeah, this is it. This is the finished look. I have a bobby pin in here. Crazy. This is the finished look for my crochet singles. I think they look pretty decent. The middle is really full, but I like it. I can still put it up if I want to. So this is okay. This is okay. So now what I'm going to do is real quick oil my scalp. Alright, YouTubers, so this is the finished look. I will show you guys a video also of what it's going to look like after I've braided all the way to the ends and dip it. Because right now it's just really like wild. But I can rock this for a while.